Sup everyone. It's time for a weekly watch list once again. For those that are new, what I like to do in these videos, give you my levels, my zones, kind of give you the game plan for the upcoming week, and some individual stocks that I'm watching with exact levels. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming videos. First on the list, as always, is SPY. This is why I like to trade 95 to 99% of the time, as you all well know. So I've got the supply zones marked out red and demand marked out green, just showing you where I think the buyers and sellers are going to be this week. This zone here is going to be a little weaker because we've touched it very recently and we've touched it quite a bit. So this is a possible bounce for calls, but I would wait on confirmation. And what I mean by confirmation, maybe a nice reversal candle on the 5 minute time frame or higher. Maybe look for a change in volume. Look for some buyers to step in around that level. If I had to put an exact number on it, I would say that 409 would be the bounce area that I would watch the most, the closest bounce area that is. But the biggest demand we have is down here around this 404 area, 404 to 405. This is going to be the more high probability trade this week if we do get down there. And that's where I'll be looking to enter calls at. It's probably my favorite setup all week if we can get some weakness to push down there. That 409 is going to be a little tough to break, but once we do, I think we see that 404, 405 in the near future. And here, we do have some supply up here. I like this 415 area to 414 area, 0.2 for puts. I guess 414.2 would be my first add. Smaller accounts, I would definitely wait to at least at 414.5 before I gave this a try, because what happens when you have a smaller account, you can't really add to it. So I always recommend smaller accounts be patient and have sniper entries. Even big accounts, if you want to wait on these exact levels, you can. Yes, you do run the risk of missing out on the trade altogether. That's okay. Plenty of trades in the future. In my opinion, the more patient you can be, the better. As far as my main reject level this week, and we're going to have strength, we're kind of right in between my two big levels I'm watching. I really like this 417.6, 417.2 area for puts. If we get up there, I'm definitely going to be watching out for puts. What could, make me not take this trade? It'd have to be like a clear trend, a slow grind up that day. Maybe this level's hitting later in the evening after a clear, slow grind up. I probably would stay away from it. But if this level hits, off the open, first 2 hours of market, I like what I see. I'm definitely going to be looking to take some puts up here. And remember, I trade at the money strikes most of the time. I never recommend trading out of the money. Just not a very good return most of the time. Some people like it. It's just not for me. I have updated my SPX levels for you all. So if you want to chart these out, this is basic support and resistance. When I'm trading SPY, I'm always watching the SPX chart. For an example, I'm never going to take SPY calls below a big resistance on SPX. I'm never going to take SPY puts above a big support on SPX. That one simple tip will save you time and money. Be sure to put it on a sticky note, stick it to your computer. Let this guide your SPY trade. And yes, you can trade these levels based, off support and resistance. Again, watch volume, price action, whatever your criteria is, watch it to confirm before entering any trade. What's more important than anything is knowing how to manage your risk. Come up with a game plan pre-market, or feel free to join my Instagram live. I do that every morning. We get our own game plan together. It's free. Be sure you're following me on Instagram so you get the notifications. Start at 8 a.m. Eastern time. But yeah, write these levels down, watch them. Now, for all my futures traders out there, probably thinking this looks a lot like this SPY chart. This is ES. You trade futures, you already know what this is. This is the only thing I really trade as far as futures go. Looks a lot like a SPY chart, really. We've got some possible bounce area down here around this 411 to 412 area. Could be a bounce. The main area I would look for bounces down here around this 4067 to 4062 area. Same thing up here. I really like this 4200 area for a reject. If we get up there, I will be watching take it short. And just like on SPY, we have some supply here as well around this 4165. I watch SPY, SPX, and ES every day while I'm trading. I let these work together. Love when I can see a nice level I love it when I can see a nice trade confirmed between all three of these. You can trade futures ES, or you can trade SPY options, or you can trade SPX options. It's honestly whatever you prefer. Personally, I stick with SPY options and ES. If you don't have the capital to trade futures, I'll leave a link in the description to a company that provides funded accounts to trade futures on. It's called Apex. So if you want to check that out, it'll be in the description. Okay. The only individual stock I'm watching this week as far, setups that I like. And this isn't my typical setup. This is more of like a pattern slash breakout trade. But I will say this, I have seen breakout trades making bigger moves recently. We've been having some strength. I used to trade breakout trades when we actually had a nice move. Here in the past year, the breakouts really haven't been there, but I have seen, some strength coming back and getting some decent moves out of breakout trades. But you can always wait on a nice retest before entering. Hopefully, all you understand how to trade a retest. If not, I got a video on my YouTube as well for that. But basically, looking for a breakout of this triangle. If you want to use the exact level, that 410, 411 area would be it. 410.6 would be where I'd like to enter. A break above that for calls. You can see my price target right here. Be sure you know how to manage this sort of trade before you take this. And always check the spreads, especially when you're trading individual stocks. The spreads on the options can get a little rough. You don't want to be buying into something that has a $20 spread, because what's going to happen, you're going to open, if we buy 5 call options on cost and it has a $20 spread, you're going to open $100 in the red automatically, okay? Tighter the spreads, the better. And that's all I have for this video. Hope this helps you out. Take these levels, use them as your own. I hope to see you all on my Instagram live. I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. to about 8:45, 8:50 a.m. We start the watch list at exactly 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's when we get the game plan together. Before that, we're looking for futures trades, talking, trying to, provide free education for everyone. And if you haven't already, be sure you hit that thumbs up button and turn on your notifications. You do not want to miss out on some of the content I'm working on. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.